Hold on. Okay. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Shit. Is my voice a bit muffled? Should I, like, reduce a little bit of the, yeah, probably need to. Okay. What if this will consume more CPU, but hopefully it's fine. Okay, let's see. I don't know if the quality different though. Check sound, 1, 2, 3, check sound, 1, 2, 3. I think it's better. I think it's much better. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm sacrificing my CPU power for the noise suppression. Anyway, so yeah, tonight we're going to continue Mirror Horizon. Last time we ended in chapter 1, so we read the entire of the chapter 1, and there is 25 chapters in this novel. So yeah, we'll be going on a ride, guys. But before we start, let's see who we got in chat. We have Butley, hello Butley. We have Corfin, hello Corfin. We have Babu, hello Babu, and we have Rafi, hello. Oh my gosh, sana naman dishes. No, Butley. It's okay. It's alright. You can rewatch the VOD. Hola, Corfin. You're typing at the jamban. Very good. You're watching this at the jamban. Iya, Babu udah lama nggak muncul juga. Halo. Apa nih, baca novel ya? Oke, kita aku bakal baca ini apa sih? Novel yang dari Batli. Orangnya ada di chat tuh, Batli. Jadi Batli dia nulis novel dan ini terakhir kita itu sampai chapter 1 ya. Jadi sekarang bakal mulai di chapter 2. Yes. Literally kalian di sini cuma dengerin aku ngomong doang sih. Dengerin aku dongeng gitu. Oh, Aris, hello, Aris, hello, give me pizza. You want pizza? You want pizza? Unfortunately, I do not have pizza. Oh yeah, aku bikin poll. Yeah. Aku bikin poll. So, what is your favorite pizza topping? So yeah, there's 4 options here. You can vote there. It's nothing too serious. I just wanted to try, because the thing is, I've seen a lot of like my peers, like other fellow VTubers, they put like poll in their chat. I don't know what the poll does. I think it's for like figuring out interactivity or something. I don't know. I'm not very sure, but a lot of them like putting a poll in the chat saying, have you liked the stream or not? And then the option is yes and Roger. It's basically the same. So I feel like that's just for like interactivity or something. So yeah. Yes, we love pizza so much. It's unreal, man. I kind of hope I can eat pizza more often. But yeah. For me, pizza is still like quite a luxury, even though if even though uh you buy it from like, let's say, like a fast food restaurant or something. For me it's still some luxury. Nggak apa-apa sih dengerin doang, biasanya aku juga mau tidur. Yang biasa denger suara ASMR cewek yang diri, waduh, wah mabu dengernya ASMR yang diri gitu ya, waduh. Menarik menarik. Okay, so let's see. We are starting from chapter 2. Holy shit, I still have this I still have the TD bookmark. But yeah, okay. Alright, chapter 2. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I kind of forgot where we were before, what we ended, where we ended up. With, if I remember correctly, we were saved by like a stranger, and then we cooked stuff. We cooked stuff for him with like magic and shit. So yeah, that's what I remember. But maybe we'll get more context. Paling ini aku ketiduran lagi. I see. Gak apa-apa kok. Gak apa-apa. Aku kapan ya, kayaknya minggu lalu gitu. Aku juga ketiduran di stream sih. Jadi kayak ngobrolnya 30 menit, tidurnya sejam ya. Jadi 60% waktu stream itu cuma tidur doang. Lupa aku matiin. Nggak lupa aku matiin, emang aku tiduran. Okay. Chapter 2. Upon leaving the abode of his savior, Christoph is reminded by the brightness of the sun raining down on it. The day is bright and the sun is out despite the abundance of fluffy white clouds gently floating in the air. And yet, the air is still cold. The face and fingers are the first to feel the bite of the atmosphere surrounding Raya Kresh. The village is rather unique and visually appealing place. Exiting the house of the village chief, Alurina and Christoph immediately have a clear view of the village, as Ray's house is perched at the top of one of the vast hills surrounding it. Looking down, you could see State Village in its entirety. In the verdant expanse of the countryside, embraced by rolling hills and babbling brooks, lies the farming village of Rayakresh. This idyllic settlement owes its prosperity and way of life to an extraordinary marvel. The remnants of a colossal fallen airship that now serves as its sanctuary and wellspring of inspiration. Okay, so from what I gather, it's so there's like there's a remnants of an airship in this village, like a very very big airships. But I still don't know what kind of airship is that, and I'm still trying to like picture like a crash airship, and then someone built a village. Is it on top of it or like between the remnants? I'm still having a hard time to picture that. So yeah, we'll just move on. The fallen sheep of Arcilla. Aquila. Crystal whistles, admiring the majesty of its sheer size. Alurina, as though reciting a book, puffs up her chest and clears her throat as begins her lecture. The fellowship, dubbed Aquila for the collection of acrylic paintings found at the helm, is one of the remnants of the lost civilizations, which predates written history. Despite having no visible power source and losing more than half of its interior, its controls are still semi-functional, and the powerful propellers atop it can be controlled with the flicks of a switch. The technology behind it has yet to be reverse engineered, but its design has inspired several modern airship models, including restaurant's signature Iron Blimp, where they hold the Cobalt Chef competition annually. It is said that baking bread using the heat coming off from its engine is what gives Raya Crash brand bread its signature aroma, shape, and fluffiness. Christoph's eyes light up as he fawns over Aluna. Stop looking at me like that. I cannot help it, Miss Perlicent. Sorry. I cannot help it. Miss Perlicent is too cute when she loses herself in the course she's teaching. Alorina pinches Christoph's cheek. No! Anyway, where are the sick? Do you know the way to check on them? Christoph asked with stretched cheek. Also, I saw your book before. I assume you are reading that to try and help them. Yeah, Alorina notes as her hand drifts to her satchel, where the book is placed. I visited them the other day. I can show you the way. Lead on then, Rina, my sweet. I'll have fun with the view from Vieja. Christoph is pinch again on the other cheek. Bruh. Okay, so we are getting more context. So the airship is like big. It's giant. It's like it's colossal. It's titanic in size. So the remnant is like somewhat functional. So I'm going to assume that the village is built like in between these remnants of ships, and the ship is like even though it's like in debris, it's still kind of functional. It's somehow producing heat, but the current civilization still haven't figured out the technology that the airship is used, because it was very old before, strangely before written history exists. Because the thing is, like, if written history haven't exist, but they already have the technology to create an aircraft, that sounds kind of strange. Like when you have the technology to build like an aircraft, shouldn't you already have like some way to like preserve history, right? I don't know. That's just my theory. Oh, Jesse, hello, Jesse. Yeah. Okay. You like cheese. You like a lot of cheese. Yeah, so far cheese is winning. We have cheese, pepperoni, pineapple, and a single rubber tire. And yeah, so far cheese is winning. Anyway, okay, let's continue. As Alorina leads him down the stairs, Kristoff looks back one more time at the abode which housed him in his time of need. The humble house of the village head is barely differentiable from any other homes in the village, save for a flag hanging off the side of the door, and what seems to be a garage beside. The plaque displayed the emblem of Rayacrash, a windmill with the silhouette of an airship in the background. Even leaders like he is allowed a simple life. The nobleman relaxes his breathing to finally join his partner. Interesting. You voted for cheese. Let's go. Okay. Raya Crash nestled beneath the protective shadow of Akrella's hulking hull, thrives as a haven for grain cultivation and the production of the most coveted. How do I spell that? Coveted. How do I spell that? Come on. Coveted. Okay, coveted. Ya udahlah sampai kayak hampir 4 jam. Oh. Let's go. Eat cheese, please. I don't have cheese at the moment. I'm sorry. I do not have cheese. I am not in possession of cheese. Okay. Thrives as a haven for grain cultivation and the production of the most coveted rye bread in the realm. The village's architecture, with its timber and stone structures, maintains a harmonious blend of rustic charm and practicality. The cobblestone pathways which Kristoff and Alorina walk carefully on are skillfully woven through the village. It guides residents and visitors alike in a dance with the airship's skeletal frame. So it's literally inside the spaceship. Okay, that's interesting. Among the pedestrians walking state streets and stairways are soldiers in black armor. Their platinum lining and azure cape interior is unmistakable as Candever soldiers. Kristoff and Alorina raise their hoods, hiding their brightly colored hairs and memorable faces from the soldiers passing them by. A distance away, metallic creaks and gentle winds sound above the two travelers. Kristoff's knightly eyes look up to inspect the marvels. Despite the cover of the airship, strong winds still blow, displacing Kristoff's braid off his shoulder. The fallen airship's propeller, once mighty engines of light, have been ingeniously repurposed as windmills that dot the village's landscape both in and out of the airship's protection. They stand tall, their weathered blades gracefully rotating in the breeze, harnessing the power of the wind to grind the village's abundant harvest of grains and generate energy to fuel lights and simple machines. These majestic windmills have become an emblem of Raya Crash, not unlike what Christoph saw decorating Ray's home. Their presence remains as a testament to the village resourcefulness and symbiotic relationship with the airship before its time. Raya Crash is renowned throughout 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 through God damn it. Raya Crash is renowned throughout the realm for its exceptional grain production and, most notably, the incomparable rye bread that emerges from its ovens. The secret behind this unique and sought after bread lies in the fertile, irrigated fields surrounding the village and the rich Teal Lake below the hill where they procure their water. Where golden stalks of rice sway like an undulating sea under the embers of the sun at the slanted hillside, greenish blue water lie calm on the cool fog obscuring distant mountains across it in similar mystical colors. Okay, what happened with the OBS? Okay, OBS is yeah, you know, this OBS. What you talking about? Where it's like the title of the stream. I'm reading a novel. Yes. Chris, look! Alurina excitedly points to the baker's district under the airship section. She has been here before, but she's excited to see her partner's reaction to the culinary delights they are about to witness. Are you talking about cheese now? Christoph takes a risk. He lowers his hood momentarily and breathes the air in. The lights of orange fixtures hanging above and red from the ovens and furnaces of the bakery's radiant warmth complementing the higher temperature from the ship's natural insulation from the chilly air outside. The village bakers, master artisans in their craft, meticulously select the finest grains, expertly milling them within the repurposed airship's windows. They then combine the resulting flour with a closely guarded blend of herbs and spices, passed down through generations, gathered from the mountains surrounding their village. The dough, lovingly kneaded and shaped by skilled hands, is baked to perfection in ovens fueled by the energy generated from its windows. Golden, crisp perfection is put on display inside glass counters in front of the many different bakeries open to merchants, locals, and travelers alike. The rye bread of Raya Crash emerges with a tantalizing aroma that wafts through the village streets, beckoning locals and traders alike. With Christoph's distinct sense of smell, he could identify the different recipes and techniques each bakery must use. Each of them may produce similar products, yet are undoubtedly different from one another, branching off from one another through its own history and culture, despite all hailing from the same village. In the middle of the baker's district, one Christoph can never breathe When Christoph Candever breathes in the aroma of crust and crumb, distilling each different scent in his mind and organizing them, like how one would focus on single instruments in an orchestra. How dare he! Alorina frowns at Christoph, muttering, "Did something bad happen?" Yet her partner smiles in delight, chuckling. Oh, that's Christoph's words. Okay. I thought it was Alorina. Okay. How dare he even think that food isn't an adventure when he himself lives in such delightful world about culinary ingenuity. Christoph remarks to himself about his savior, Ray. With eyes lighting up like a child in a toy store, his gaze wanders left and right to the different bakeries and breads they offer. The Moon Cleric, on the other hand, breathes a sigh of relief. Nothing bad happened. In fact, it seems his reaction is as she expected. This almost childish side of Christoph is one she vowed to protect. Alorina, my love, we must take our time here and examine each baker's product. I simply must find my most favorable one. With a gleeful smile, Christoph mentions. Alorina rolls her dust-colored eyes. Okay, sweetie, but put your hood back on, okay? She raises Christoph's hood over his head. Okay, he answers in delight. It's a wonder to Alorina Perlizin how this man, often graceful as a dove, could be so disregarding of his surroundings or situation. But then again, she recalls, doves have their fair share of questionable habits. She titters at the comparison. The half-elven noble takes the soft hands of his beloved mermaid cleric, stopping her from laughing by herself. Come on, come, love. We simply must relish our time here. Lest we are chased out as usual. Under the shades of acryla, the streams of orange lights strewn above, tied to larger street lights, illuminate the district. The two had each purchased a small loaf of filled bread as dessert. Dessert was another word. It has a whole different meaning. The bread is shaped from wooden mold to resemble a butter-brown miniature of acryla itself. Its crust is an enticing golden hue, delicately crisp to the touch, while the interior crumb boasts a moist and tender texture, speckled with flecks of greens that impart a subtle, nutty flavor, complementing the fluffy creamy inside. This texture, aroma, and taste is signature to bread coming from this small yet unique village. And yet, though it is very tasty, and Christoph could not be gladder in eating firsthand a rye crushed bread fresh from the oven, he could not shake a feeling that had bothered him since his awakening. Interesting. Something is happening in the background. Interesting. Yes, Jesse, you love cheese. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. You don't need to spam that. Okay, you don't need to spam that, Jesse. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I know. I understand, Jesse. Again, no need to spam that. Okay. So, maybe chill down to the spam button. Okay, thank you, Jesse. Okay, I think I need to water. I need water. My throat dry. Okay. Mm. Mm. While eating hot, cream-filled bread together, the black-robed noble's gaze is locked to the woman who has devoted the last 2 years of her life with him. They have shared dangers together, yet she remains adamant to stay by his side, staying as his guardian angel, a faithful partner and best friend. Had he escaped the Candever estate alone, he would have been found dead in the first week of his travels. He knows this. And yet, despite the unquestionable strength and endurance this woman has, he can't help but keep her in mind as a fragile maiden to protect, as her appearance alludes to. Also, what you're talking about? It's on the title. It's on the title. It's a novel. It's a novel. I'm reading a novel. The novel is basically about, yeah. It's so far there's a lot of cooking. That there's a lot of cooking and food so far. So yeah. A cleric of the moon from a distant reef, a mermaid who has taken the shape of a woman to walk the lands with him. Though her true nature is concealed, subtle hints whisper of her aquatic origins. Alurina Perlizin. True to her namesake, she is dressed and poised daintily, with Perlizin allure. Her bright, fair skin, as though untouched by the sun's harsh rays, graces her ephemeral figure. It carries a delicate luminescence, akin to the soft glow of moonlight, reflecting upon the ocean's surface. But it is her ears that hold the key to her currently hidden lineage. It is elongated and graceful, extending slightly beyond the length of an elf, tucked away inside the hood of her brown cloak. Oh, interesting. The lights reflect in her eyes, like a starry sunset by the sea. It bears hues that mesmerize those who meet her gaze. A captivating blend of violet and orange dances within her irises, evoking the vibrant colors that paint the horizon at twilight. They hold a depth of emotion, revealing the untold tales and secrets of the watery depths where she hailed from. Under her cloak, Kristoff knows. Long, flowing hair drapes down the open back of her dress, a mesmerizing shade of aquamarine tinged by sunrise yellow, hiding her smooth figure. Framing her enchanting countenance, two fringes of hair, gently curving, showcase a gradient that transitions the bright oceanic blue into a shimmering golden color. Yellow, star-shaped hairpins adorn her locks, sparkling like celestial gems, adding a touch of whimsy to her wistful mane. Perched upon her small, delicate nose, she wears large, round glasses with magenta frames, their size and color adding a vibrant accent to her overall appearance. They serve as a window through which her enchanting eyes peer through. Like her beloved, the world will remain hopelessly dull and blurry without them. Her attire embodies a blend of elegance and playfulness. A white blouse with an open shoulder allows a glimpse of her fair skin, adding more hints of allure to her ensemble. Paired with this, she wears a frilly violet skirt that swirls and dances with each movement, mirroring the grace of the ocean's currents. Such gentle, seemingly frail beauty. And yet, the hardened village head's words ring in Kristoff's ear. You should cherish your woman. She is worth more to you than any adventure. He recalls the 2 empty seats in his savior's dining table, and the 2 flowers tattooed on the village head's arms. Had he taken a bigger misstep in the fight against the cockatrice, perhaps he'd have a single flower on his arm as well. Oh! 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 So, does Reyes lose his wife? Was that mentioned on the chapter 1? I completely forgot. So there are 2 flowers tattooed in Rey's arms, which means if I can assume, Rey may have lost his wife and his child. Probably because of the plague and sickness. I don't know. But yeah, it's okay. This added things. Okay, interesting. He is confident in Alorina's strength to shield him, and miracles cast to cure him. But what of her? Should disaster strike her first, what could Kristoff do besides attempt to carry her to safety? A sorcerer by birth he may be, but for all the cosmic boon granted to his lineage, he knows, for the most part, only how to harm. He is no cleric. He is no protector. He is not strong nor gifted with the talent for casting miracles. What could he do to protect the gentle allure of the woman smiling his way? Gentle moments like these are when he truly catches Alorina's bullshit. Whoa, what is that?
Thank you for reading my book. Mentraktir 25 Gazania. I know it has so much mistakes and flaws, but I do hope the story is appealing. Ufu sorry I can join the reading TTATT.
Okay, thank you. That's Butley. That has to be Butley. Thank you for the Gazania, Butley. Thank you. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying the story so far. I'm trying to like this is what I always do when I like play story games, or maybe trying to consume something with like with something story heavy. I try to connect dots. So I gather informations from how the story has been going on, and uh, when something happened that lets me to connect the dots, that's I I know that I that's that that it's like a certain feeling, you know, like like you manage to like finally make sense of the of parts of the plots. It's which is something I really adore about like story stuff. So yeah, it's so far it's great and fun. Maybe uh yeah, it's just that my brain need to work extra because this has no visual feedback. When usually when I do play games, there's visual feedback, so it's easier to like digest and theorize. But for this one, I have to use my imagination. I have to use more brain power to connect the dots. So yeah. But yeah, this is a new experience, but so yeah, I'm willing to try. Okay, I got notification. Hold on. Okay. My headsets keep squeaking. Let me fix that real quick. They keep squeaking. Thank you. Let me sip some water. Ah. And we're ready to continue. Sorry, this is way too much for my head. It's okay. It's alright. It is very alright. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Gentle moments like these are when he truly catches Alurina's words to him. With an inhalation of guilt, he speaks. I'm sorry. They apologize simultaneously, their voices overlapping. Alurina's face flushed with embarrassment. I didn't mean to. Christoph cut her off. His tone is apologetic. No, this my fault, Yev. They both stopped, realizing they were speaking over each other. Blinking in silence, they held each other's hands as they giggled over their unison. It seems that the cleric with hair of ocean swell too has had her words. But why, my dear? Asked Christoph, fixing his glasses position. What reason could you have in apologizing after you've done so much to keep me alive? Alorina twiddles her fingers. There were so many things I could have done to prevent it. I could have warned you more. I could have focused more on shielding you instead of attacking the monster. We lost our caravan and salt and vinegar because of me. Indeed, Kristoff's suspicion rings true. She herself held her own weight of guilt, which makes his own feel all the heavier. The nobleman with dark blue hair shakes his head and perches the mermaid's chin on his hand. The fault lies with me, Lina. I should not have forced it. I was so confident in our abilities that I disregarded the dangers that be. For that, I extend my apology to you. He smiles with somber expression to his face. Why this has M dash? I, this is part of the narration, right? Um, is this another typo? Buckley? I don't know, but it's kind of strange to put an M dash there on the on the narration, not the dialogue part. So yeah. Oh my god, my internet is dying. No, no, hold on, hold on. Ah, ah. Okay. Whew, whew. It's safe. It's safe. Okay. No, no, it was my fault. Chris didn't do anything wrong. Alorina grabs Kristoff's hand tight, almost crushing it. Holy shit. Rina, it hurts. It hurts. Kristoff yelps in snickering hyperbole as he is overpowered by his darling escort. Passerby begins to look at the two. Their raised voices had drawn in attention. Oh. Alorina shies away behind Chris when she realizes she drew in the glances. Nothing to see here, folks. Kristoff assures the passerby as they return to their own schedules. Sorry. Alorina tugs at Chris' sleeve. She is a sweet and expressive girl, yet on the gaze of others, she'd often shy away. Kristoff gestures at the room. Maybe we should keep walking before soldiers start noticing a little quarrel. Hmm? He chuckles teasingly. Alorina pinches her partner's cheek lightly. ... Further in, as they walk the cobblestone walkways of the ground floor of the village, the robed couple hides behind pedestrians, trying to blend in. This is because Kristoff was able to spot the battalion of TanzDev soldiers line up in formation at the square before any of them spotted the couple. Gesturing lightly, Kristoff invites Alorina to eavesdrop on the comments of the most decorated soldier. Listen, man, we have received word that the young master has been spotted to the south. We shall march there together, as it is known to be quite the dangerous territory. Remain vigilant in your march. Remember your position. And should anything happen, remain true to your training. The young master must not be harmed. Now forward position. March! The soldiers began their march out of their positions from the inside of Ryagrash. It seems Ray have sent them on their own adventure somewhere. Kristoff remarks. We ought to thank him later. It sounds dangerous, though. I feel bad for them. Alorina looks on at the soldiers feeding in the distance. Holy shit. Ray for the win, let's go! Ray for the win! FTW Ray. Let's go. Okay. I'm sure my grateful father will pay them handsomely for their troubles. Now come, are we so far from where they keep the sick? Asks Christos as he shakes a paper bag filled with baked snacks they purchased. Alorina shakes her head. From here, we just have to use the walkways. Alorina points to the metal walkways and raised platforms of acryla. It arches and branches above the village houses and bakeries and leads further back through the interior of the crash ship. Alorina leads Crystal to a large building at the back of the airship. If it's not for the light fixtures hanging on below the catwalk overhead, this place would be shrouded in the darkness, despite the outside being broad daylight. At the corner of this airship where the sunlight doesn't reach, the sick has been carried for fear of spreading infection from this unknown disease. At the very least, however, it is warm here and safe compared to the outside. Before entering, Alorina clasps her hands and begins to pray. Protect us, Lunara, goddess of the moon, and cease from the enemies we cannot see, so that we may be strong in fighting for you, our enemies that we can. The pale blue light warms both Alorina and Kristoff as they become warded from conventional disease, blessed by the light of the moon goddess. In Ketut, what is that? Ketut. Oh, quietude. Oh, it's quietude. Okay, I get it. In quietude, Christoph closes his eyes. Thank you, Lunara. Christoph, despite not being one that's too faithful to the gods, has learned to, at the very least, appreciate the blessings bestowed upon him and his partner due to the time he spent alongside this cleric partner of his. Should we head in then? Asked the mermaid in human form. With a nod, the two of them enter. Reflexively, Christoph immediately must hold in his nose and mouth. The stench of vomit and feces are everywhere around him. Holy shit, that sounds very bad. A long line can be seen queuing for the restrooms. Lines of beds are filled with moans of pain and coughs. Beside the beds are buckets, most of them filled with sickening expulsions. Healers wearing their masks lined with medicinal herb extracts are tasked around here with keeping the infected orderly, feeding the ones too weak to eat, brewing them pain-killing mixtures, and helping them with their bodily waste. The healers, of course, are not from around here. With the sigil of monarch on their back, they've been sent here under orders of the king, likely from Restaurant, as it is the closest capital on this side of the island. Miss Pearlison is back! One boy yelled out. On noticing that, more kids flocked to where Alorina and Kristoff stand, circling around Alorina. Are you going to read us more stories, Miss Pearlisons? Alorina smiles. I love to. Is this your boyfriend, miss? Yes. This is Kristoff. Miss Pearlison, have you come to cure us now? Alorina pauses. She was determined to answer each of the children, but Indeed, we are. Kristoff smiles at the little girl who asks. He patted her head of yellow hair between the raised twinkles. What is your name, little one? I'm Grain. She smiles. One of her milk teeth is gone from her mouth. It's nice to meet you, Grain. Kristoff takes off his hood. My name is Kristoff. Miss Pearlescent and I will cure you and all your friends and family here. Yay! The children yell happily. Noticing the commotion, one healer approached. Oh dear, it really is you again, Miss Pearlescent. I'm so sorry. I let the children out of my sight for 1 minute and they come flocking to you. The healer, a sweet, rather short and chubby madame of maybe, it's 35. It's a 35 years old auntie. Apologizes to Alurina. She wears a white stained apron over her black healer's robe. Her healer's robe has sleeves with the strap that pulls it up to elbow length, hooked to her shoulder, accentuating her black rubber gloves. Her red, wavy hair is peeking out of her white healer's cap, and you can see the dark blue eyeshadow she wears accentuate her light brown eyes. Like the other healers, she wears a healer's mask that covers her nose and mouth. It's colored white like the apron and has straps that hook to her ears. Oh no! It's not trouble. I'm happy if I could at least ease some joy into the children. The vibrant mermaid smiles. Kristoff notices the golden healer badge on her cap, and he assumes. Are you in charge here, Mrs. Miss Tamil? Miss Pars Tamil, and yes, I am the head healer here. She turns to Kristoff, eyeing him up and down. You know, I've heard quite a lot about you from Miss Pearlescent here. Only good things, I hope, replies the gentleman standing tall above her. Well, for starters, you are definitely as handsome as Miss Pearlescent here mentions. Alurina, as though detecting a rival, clutches Kristoff's arm. Wow! Miss Pearlescent is jealous! Points one of the children. Alurina's face beams red. She is not jealous, little one, be not mistaken. Kristoff pats the young boy's head and ruffles his brown hair. She is simply proud of her one true love. The children ooh with awe. Alurina's face grows even redder, holy shit. White stained stud. I think it's not white stained, but the apron is white, but it's stained. So it's not a white stain. I think that's my reading is really bad. I'm sorry. But I just realized I was 31 seconds in the bus. No, Garfield, what did you do? No. Should I? Yeah, the thing is, like, YouTube keeps like having like an error because of my internet. Yeah, OBS is kind of struggling right now for some reason. My OBS is kind of struggling, so yeah, my internet kept lagging. I'm sorry. Should I just turn on the DVR? I mean, turn off the DVR so you will instantly like kick back on the current time. I don't know if you can change that after the stream, But I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. It will be fine. Okay. Let us continue. My internet is more unstable than my psyche. True. Okay. The head healer, like an auntie watching young love, couldn't help but gush. Oh, what a cute couple you two make. I hope once I have a husband, we could be just as sweet as you two. Madame Tamu squishes her soft cheeks together, thinking about it. I'm sure you'll find one that would give to you all his love soon, Madame Tamu, Christophe assures her. For now, we are here to lend a hand. Might you be so kind as to describe me what's going on here? Madame Tamu nods before shooing the children away to play elsewhere. Wait, how long is this chapter? Hold on, let me pick. Okay, it's probably around 5 more pages, 5 or 6. Ah, Miss Tamu. The children complains as other healers take them. Miss Tamu, and go now. The grown-ups would like to talk. Okay, what is happening with my OBS? Holy shit! Kept lagging. Damn. Wait, what the? Kizunai just posted a cryptic thing, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What happened with Kizunai? What? What is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Cognition? What is this? What is this? Cognition.kizunai.com. What is this link? Sheep, me in the dream. What is this? Okay. Is this? What is? Oh, huh? What is happening? What? Huh? Okay, what is this? Cognition that he's. Okay, it's. Okay, cognition. Huh? Okay. Here's an emoji. Okay, it's blinking. Hello. Okay, this stream goes into like a tangent. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm curious. What is this? I cannot click anything. Hello? Yeah? Hello? Menu, system log, sheet, me in dream. I feel like this will be like a new project. you know. This is going to be her new project, I'm going to assume. Okay, there's blue. I went to the websites and I'm figuring out what is happening. Holy shit. Hey yo? Hey yo, what is this? Wait, what does cognition mean? Cognition. The mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and senses. It's either she's coming back or like the company above her is releasing a new product about Kizunai. That's what I'm assuming, you know. Let's see the Twitter. What's happening with the Twitter? Yo, look at this Aschi art. Is this Aschi? Yeah, that's Aschi. Oh my god, she is coming back. She is coming back. Wow. Christian's brain activity, I think. Yeah, I think it's either she returns or there will be another product released. That's my guess. Wait, I just realized the other videos are gone. It's only those. Hold on. Let me... Is everything get unlisted? Yeah, oh yeah, everything get unlisted. Yeah, I see. Everything gets unlisted. Holy shit. Yeah, the all of the videos are gone except what is on the thing right now. Everything got unlisted. So yeah. Yeah, everything got unlisted. If you check the channel, go to the video tab, go to the video tab, everything is gone. Yeah, this is going to be like either a comeback or new product. I betcha. No, the thing is Corvin. The video is still there. The video is still there. No, it just like you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, let's continue. Where were we? I forgot. Okay. Turning her gaze back to Chris, she sighs. Quite frankly, I'm not so sure. The villagers mainly have been showing symptoms of indigestion, sweating, and muscle spasm or cramps. But other symptoms like hallucination of a black void in places around the ship and burning lungs are also seen in others. We initially thought it was a new type of disease or maybe food poisoning, but I couldn't cure them with miracles. Alorina mentions, looking down, equally distressed despite hiding behind a smile for the children. Which would mean it eliminates illnesses that could be regenerated, like immunity problems or damages from food poisoning. Kristoff ponders. We've been at this for weeks now. The only good news is that pain relievers and sleeping tinctures at least help them earn well-needed rest, and the children seem to be affected less of this than the adults. Madame Tamol watches as the fortunate children frolic about the quarantine ward, almost unperturbed by the surrounding sickness. Kristoff thinks, "May I take a look around?" he asks. Madame Tamol nods. She fixes the healer's cap on her head, finally hiding the streaks of red hair. "Please be my guest. Any help is appreciated." She smiles under the mask she puts back on. Kristoff and Alorina ended up spending quite some time in the quarantine. Alorina goes around helping the healers how she can while keeping the kids company. Kristoff, on the other hand, goes around interviewing healers and whichever victim of this disease is still strong enough to answer. Disease is still strong enough to answer with a clear head. He found out that symptoms can be as mild and simple as nausea to anywhere as severe as constant vomiting, muscle spasm, and the worst cases have been developed gangrene. Although the healers and Alorina are doing their best to prevent that symptom from doing it worse. Luckily, no one has lost a finger, let alone a limb to the disease. But as matter goes, things might only get worse if left to its devices. I wrote 10 messages and YouTube both all of this image in my head. What did you type? What did you type, Corvin? What did you type? It's image. Come lunchtime, Kristoff and Alorina both help share extra baked goods that they had purchased for the sick. They all thank them in kind, despite living in a village with bakeries lined. Despite living in a village with bakeries lined in its fair walls, it is still a marvel to Kristoff that they could be this appreciative for cookies and pastries. A true testament to the timeless masterpiece of baking arts. Other than what they handed out, Kristoff could see that the victims were being fed by the healers with hot bread and cream soup. The soup is nice enough, creamy with mixtures of medicinal herbs in them, hiding the bitterness in a soft, hydrating, and comforting nutritious dish that remains easy to swallow and digest. The soup itself is infused with herbs of sunroot and knoll grass, both known to be healing herbs with with magical properties that ease indigestion and soreness. To Christoph's refined palate, the bitterness of the Nullgrass and the spicy sour tang of sunroot is much too apparent to be hidden in salt and cream. He pretends to finish it while slyly pouring the rest into a hungry child who's besides him. The child is grateful. What the fuck, Christoph? Holy shit, Christoph, what the hell? I was threatening kissing the ice company with violence. Oh, huh? What? Why, Corinne? Also, Vampire, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the reading stream, where I tell you bedtime stories. No, it's not really bedtime stories. It's a full-fledged novel. On the other hand, the hot bread still left on the chef's hand remains. Somehow he cannot bring himself to take a bite of it, despite its aroma being the only good scent in this room at this point. Is it his intuition warning him? The bread itself doesn't look wrong. He tears into it and sees the fluffy white fabric of woven yeast and rye inside. It looks delicious. And yet, something about this particular bread seems off, different from the one he ate earlier, fresh off the oven. With bread in hand, Christoph looks at his journal. Beside the page for the emerald luster salt, he has on it the warning poster of the cockatrice with its likeness drawn on it. If only the cockatrice wasn't such a dangerous obstacle. If only he could see it. The darkness of the cave would give him and Elrina both the advantage instead of the other way around. Ah, it's a cockatrice. Mister, did you know they can't turn you to stone? Christoph blinks at the sudden pointing out. He turns to the source of the sudden information to see a twin-tailed blonde little girl eating bread, looking at the drawing from beside him. What was that? Asked Christoph. Yeah, my daddy says that it's a myth, spread by people that never fought a cockatrice. She smiles wide. The gap between her teeth shows the bread she's been chewing. Daddy says people stop moving when they see the cockatrice eyes because it's scary. It never actually turns people to stone. Christoph is honestly left speechless. He smiles at the little girl. Grain, was it? He asks. Yep, that's my name. Christoph takes the bread the little girl was eating. Hey! He offers her a big premium cookie from his satchel. He had thought of keeping it for himself, but this is likely more important. Would you accept this instead? The cookie is one of the non-bread's baked goods he bought from the bakeries visited beforehand. With a shine to her eyes and drool practically trickling down her mouth, the little girl nods. Without hesitation, she takes the big cookie Christoph offered her. Grain, would your father be by any chance the village chief? Christoph asked. Yeah, huh? Yeah? She's Ray's child. I thought Ray lost his child. Or maybe he thinks that he lost his child because his child has been infected by the disease. So he thought that she's a goner. She's, holy shit, man. The little girl smiles. How did you know, mister? Lucky guess, as it were. It would seem you and your father both have a knack for saving lives. Crystal pats her head. Green gnaws on the cookie as Alorina comes over. Now then, Green. What else do you know? Crystal takes out his pencil and gets ready to write. They don't like water. If their feathers are wet, they can't fly. It's funny. Oh, fascinating. And then Christoph writes down fervently every tip Green could give him. It wasn't long until Lorena approached the two. Are you getting along with Green, Chris? She smiles in delight. It's a bit rare to see Christoph interacting with children so eagerly. He would act polite, but he himself, in his own words, is not good with them. Alorina sees Christoph's attempt to interact with Green to be adorable. With much hesitation, he turns to his partner and states with a deadpan expression, "We're leaving." Eh? Green looks up to Christoph. Was it something I said? She has cookie crumbs all over her face. Not at all. The tall figure in the dark clothes kneels by Green and gently wipes her face. What you've told us may help you come home to your father, Green. Really? Yay! She seems ecstatic, believing in the adult despite barely understanding what she heard. However, she does understand one thing. I can see Daddy again! Shit. I was threatening Kizuna's company with fire. What? No! Why? Because they've been treating her wrong. They're wronger. No! They're wronger. And, complete. Belum end complete. Belum end. It's not end yet. So yeah. Okay. Shit. Okay. Oh, when ya? Ya, belum tahu sih. Ini masih berapa sih sampai chapter 3? Oh, dikit lagi nih. Ya ini apa? Ini selesaiin satu chapter dulu, terus nanti baru cancel. Jadi mungkin 30 menit lagi lah, sekitar setengah jaman lagi. Nah. In the little one's eyes, the soft glow of Christoph's pendant and earring look cold. But for this moment, she ties the blue glow of the man's accessories and the glimmer of night in his eyes to be a light of hope, one that she hasn't seen since she first fell victim to the sickness. Tapi aku end di sini, Pak. Astaga. Ya udah, nggak apa-apa, komplit. Thank you udah mampir. Thank you udah mampir. Thank you. Christoph stands up again. In a mixture of excitement and urgency, he goes over to the exit, leaving Alorina to frantically follow as she struggles to collect her things. Chris, wait for me! She yelps. Oh, going already? Madame Tamol notices Kristoff by the exit and approaches. Indeed, Madame Tamol. You have been a graceful guide. Please continue your efforts here. But make sure none of the sick eats any more bread. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go before we waste the night. He rushes out the quarantine ward. Replacing him, Alorina bows to the head healer. Her frilly violet dress sways as she does. I'm sorry, Miss Tamo. Please do as he says. He doesn't explain much when he gets like this, but I'm sure he has his reasons. Now, if you'll excuse us. Wait, is something wrong with the bread? What do you mean he shouldn't waste the night? But Madame Tamo is left in the dust. As healer comes up to her and asks, What should we do? What should we do, Miss Tamo? Mrs. Tamo? Miss Tamo. And let's do as the young Candifer asks. For now, he does seem to be up to something. Also, check the breads and brew more purifying potions. ... The village of Raya Kresh itself is a beautifully rustic farming village, situated on the vast golden hill of Rai, overlooking a teal lake and foggy far-off mountains. Contrasting to that, an ancient crash airship shelters half of the homes from the elements and shades them as well as protecting their harvested grains. The crash airship, dubbed Akrela by the scholars that studied it, is one of the mysterious remnants of a time before modern civilization. It is worn and shows significant signs of damage, and yet no type of rust could be seen on any of its seemingly metallic skeleton. With the sight of the large airship carved out like a cave, sheltering half of the village, the villagers have repurposed and structured its interior to house storages and bakeries. Oh, Chacho! Alo, Chacho! Chacho! Kamu lama tidak terlihat, Chacho. Kamu kemana aja? Chacho, dirimu kemana? Ayo. Okay. The revamped interior of the ship is primarily a sort of stronghold to defend their harvested grains from the large bird beasts of swooping down from the nearby mountain ranges. Once upon a time, this creature was often described as a combination of rooster with the tail of a snake and eyes that petrified any soul poor enough to gaze upon it as one such creature. It was no wonder that even a child of this village would know the difference of what is fact or fiction regarding a monster they might one day face should the shelter of Akrela falter. Christoph examines his journal, something given to him by an old mentor. He scratches down the warnings of cockatrice by the page of emerald luster salt and writes down all the new information he acquired from Green, daughter of Ray. While many outsiders that don't trade in bread would have never heard of Raya Crash, plenty of people all around the kingdom of Monarch consume bread produced here, especially if it is rye. One such bread is in the hand of Christoph Candever. While the sun is setting over the tall green trees in the distance, Christoph and Alorina sit by the hill to look over the village, with orange rays of sunlight illuminating the white of the bread's interior. The blue-haired cook points the bluish dot subtly found inside the bread. His intuition was correct. Something was off about the bread. The man puts his glasses into his coat pocket and offers the bread to the mermaid sitting beside him on that hill. Sorry, I'm late. It's okay, Chacho. It's okay. I forgot the bell for live notification. That sucks. Oh. Apa Caco. Aku lihat Caco datang aja udah senang sebenarnya. Nah. What does that seem to you, dearest? Alorina grabs the braid and takes a closer look, fixing the glasses atop her small nose. Her eyes then widen. Her palm covers her mouth as she gasps. These looks like signs of fungus. Alorina tears into the bread with her hand, examining with closer detail, sparing the braid no mercy. They are so hard to notice, but these are fungal infections. Of course, the symptoms. It's similar to ergotism. As expected of Miss Perlison. You haven't lost your touch. Her partner teases. Alorina punches Kristoff's shoulder. Stop! This is serious! Alorina frowns. Alright, love. Alright, my bad. Kristoff pats the soft head of his partner. But now you know the reason behind why your magic appears to not work. I noticed these when we were cooking with the rye bread Mr. Ray has. And when we look at the bread that they were feeding sick. Fungal infections aren't counted as something to be regenerated because it was never part of the body to begin with. Regeneration could help reverse some of the damages it causes in the body, but overall, moonlight healing doesn't work on it. And with this little infection, it's probably only deadly when... She frowns, realizing that the victims are villagers of this place. When you eat them on a day-to-day basis, yes. Kristoff stands up. Your miracle likely starves off some of the worst this infection has to offer, though. Kristoff's face lights with assurance for his lady. It did? Upon realization, Alorina looks down, hand on her chest. She smiles in relief, but then another realization hits her. Does that mean we've eaten infected bread? Asked the mermaid. Her light blue hair, highlighted by the sunset, matches the dusken colors of her eyes. No, Kristoff answers briefly. It seems that only some of the bread batches are infected. We'll have to worry about figuring that out later. On the darkening skies, Kristoff picks up his rucksack and walks up the hill they sat on. Where are you going? Asked the cleric. Worry glistens in her eyes. To fetch a cure for these poor villagers, my dear. As before, it might still be dangerous, but... Kristoff looks down at the seated Alorina and offers her his hand. Would you come with me? The sun has finally set. The stars are fully visible among the black skies. The swirling colors of distant galaxies, far off clouds of blue and purple are fully visible from the hill they sat on. From where Alorina looks as she faces up, Kristoff's eyes in the dark are reminiscent of that fairy swirling light. Sesuai judul cuma dibaca ya kan, bukan dimunculin di novel ya. Iya gitu. Mau dimunculin pun sebenarnya juga agak susah saja kan, ini kan cetak bentuknya gitu. Jadi agak susah posisinya gitu kalau aku pakai kamera gitu. Jadi cuma aku baca aja gitu. BTW yang kemarin soal novel tuh gini, kan novel punya channel 200.000 sub, dia bikin channel live tapi nggak sebanyak channel pertama sampai dia kan punya teman karena novel udah capek channelnya karena novel udah capek channelnya dikasih ke temennya dan channel live yang tadinya novel gaming diganti jadi oh I see ternyata begitu. Oh Pegels, halo Pegels, halo. I am waterfalling right now because of the sun. What? Okay, let me take a sip. Okay. A little bit more and we're going to end the stream. Don't you remember what you said to me when we left the estate? Smug, Alorina stands up. Christoph rolls his eyes. She really loved that saying he made up 2 years ago. Should the stars rain down? Should the ocean sink? Should the air I breathe choke my very life? Know that no force in this world, no matter how impossible, would be enough to tear me away from you. Oh wait, that's Alrina. Should the stairs rain down? Should the ocean sink? Should the air I breathe choke my very life? I know that no force in this world, no matter how impossible, would be enough to tear me away from you. Christoph continues, holding both hands of his beloved. For you is the reason I defy odds meant for no man. For you is why I live my life, and time will cease to exist before I stop fighting to keep you with me. Oh, that's just very sweet. With Christoph's hand on the side of her face, Alurina lights up. The night sky inches behind her. Then, some big chicken wouldn't be a big deal, right? With a playful smile, she sweetly holds his hand by her face. Her partner could feel the warmth of her blushing cheek, the light of his eyes reflected on hers. At times, he must remind himself, for 2 years now, as they have journeyed through the wilds of Almana, this woman in front of him is very much the reason he yet lives. Though a powerful sorcerer he may be, gifted with the brilliance of the night at his palms, he is truly nothing without the ever-stalwart cleric which shields him. There is no fear in her eyes, only the happiness she feels being close to him. He was worried for nothing. With a light chuckle, the nobleman smiles, bringing her closer to him for a warm embrace. You are right, my love. How silly of me. And that's it. That's chapter 2. Let's go. Yearn. So, the first word is many and the second word is yearn. Many yearn what? Interesting. Okay. Mirror Horizon chapter 2. Finish. Holy shit. So, at the first chapter, we are saved by the chief of the village, and we are kind of introduced of what of the interests of the main characters about, which is culinary. this story is probably driven by culinary, so yeah. And on the chapter 2, we figured that about the sickness that is plaguing the village. and has and all the six is being being quarantined in like separate place from the other villagers. And apparently it was caused by fungus, which is why the healing power of the cleric doesn't work, because the healing power of the cleric only affecting like the person that is being healed. So it repairs the damage, but the fungal infection is still there. It's the healing doesn't remove the fungal infection. So that's why it doesn't cure them altogether. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Also, I thought the chief Ray is I thought he lost like his wife and child, but apparently his child is on quarantine. So I don't know what the second tattooed flower on his arm for. So yeah, that's my take on the current chapter too. Yeah, it's pretty interesting so far. I'm going to guess like on the next chapter we are going to face the cockatrice, because we already gathered like the information from Grain about like the actual nature of the cockatrice, and we may try to either hunt the cockatrice or hunt other materials that is quote-unquote protected by the cockatrice. Probably, I don't know, but it will. But I'm going to assume it will involve cockatrice in some level. Interesting. But yeah. My battery percentage is decreasing even though I'm charging my phone. No! Also, ay realo kamu. Datang ya, telat ay. Sudah po selesai. Your internet isn't really good. Yeah, I know. My internet is shit. I know that. I probably went no. Also, I've decided on a Steam game yet. Oh yeah, it's Steam sale, right? I already put like some very cheap ones on my cart, but I don't know if I want to. I'm still trying to look some things that I wanted, so I haven't checked out yet. So yeah, that's the things. Oh, I have a very bad joke now. Okay, so that was Mirror Horizon Chapter 2. I should put this like chapter base, because basically chapters. So I'm probably going to change the title by chapters. So yeah. Oh, Kira, halo Kira, datangnya telat Kira. Aku udah mau answering. Boy mortuary lah, no. Okay, alright boys. Okay, I think I'm going to end this stream now. My throat is dry. And I still gotta consume my dinner. So yeah, that's the thing. Does healing remove dysphoria? If so, does it remove this? Bruh. Also, hello Green, hello. Who is this? Oh, your profile picture is close to Corvin. I thought you were Corvin. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you earlier. So yeah, hi Green. Hi. Local concentration upward in the world, so I can do whatever. So they're back on the right side, and children can. Okay. No, don't end the stream. I just arrived. I'm sorry, Bagels. But it's just an hour. No, it's almost 2 hours. It's almost 2 hours. What do you mean? It's almost an hour. I mean 2 hours. I'm just a gremlin. I see. Very good. Pamali when no pamali. When trust dry, drink olive oil. Easy. The thing is, I don't have olive oil. I don't have. Alright. So, thank you everyone for tuning in for the stream. And before I close the stream, let's check the poll. Ooh. Okay. From 18 votes, 39% of you choosing cheese as your favorite pizza topping. 27% of you choosing pepperoni, and surprisingly 22% choosing rubber tire. Imagine having an actual full car tire on top of your pizza. Imagine that. And then the least favorite is pineapple. Yeah. Then drink cooking oil. Easy. No. Pineapple is delicious, yeah, but it's kind of quote unquote controversial if you put it on pizza. So yeah. Anyway, again, thank you everyone for tuning in for the stream. Let's see who do we got in the chat. We have Batley. Thank you, Batley. Thank you, Corfin. Thank you, Babu. Thank you, Rafi. Thank you, Harris. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Vampire. Thank you, Complete. Thank you, Chacho. Thank you, Bagels. Thank you, Irie. Thank you, Green. Thank you, Kira. Thank you. Yeah, that's all. Alright, boys. If you like what you see on the stream, you can click the like button below, smash the like button below, and if you want to see more from me, you can also hit the subscribe button below. And also, remember to click the bell so you will get notified whenever I post something new. Alright, thank you everyone. I appreciate everyone's presence here. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video, short streams, or whatever I will make next. Alright, I'll see you guys another day. See you guys another day. Bye bye. See you all. Achu. How do I do this? Okay, there you go. Sebelum Novel kasih channelnya juga aku pernah kasih tahu channel Mami yang persoalan kalau Mami live aku pindah lagu. Oh, okay, I see. Serbat is here, yeah. Serbat was here before. Besok kita bahas lagi. Okay. Bye. Otsutansu. Next week by Motuari. No. How you guys well. Thank you. Bye bye.